everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of Yoso Boho. Welcome to August 1st Unlive sale. If this is new to you, it is a simple drop sale with an offer up style. I am going to share 15 things plus a mystery box, and I will give you an opportunity to make me an offer on them. If you can see here over my shoulder, I am feeling fall. I don't know about y'all, but I am tired of the heat. I am ready for some leaves to change and some cooler weather. So I brought fall this month. We're gonna do some neat boho fall items. And in a minute here, I will share them all with you. If you're new to the sale, you're gonna see these up close. I'm gonna tell you a bit about them, and then you will have an opportunity to make me an offer by finding them down in the comments down below. So normally where you would leave a comment, you will see all of the items listed under my name, Yoso Boho. They will have the number, the title, and a offer, just a starting offer. Those are just arbitrary numbers. I just get us started. So if you're interested in the item, you'll go underneath that when you find it and hit reply and just make me an offer. It's that simple. The nice thing about it is if somebody comes in underneath you and makes an offer, you'll get a notification, and that way you'll know and you can come back and re-up your offer if you would like. The nice thing about having these sales back to back like this is I will keep the box open. So if you win something in this sale, your box will be open and you'll have an opportunity to add to it next week in next week's sale, and that will save you on shipping. I think that's it. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me. Here's my email address. All the other rules and regulations are down underneath me in the information box. You'll have to expand it to read them all. But that's it. We're gonna jump into this with item number 1. Item number 1. And truth be told, this was not initially item number 1. I had an item in the original sale that I was stupid and did no research on, and learned when I did some research on it after I recorded the sale that it is made by a local female artist. And for those who know me, know I collect local female artist stuff. So item number 1 is now this piece, also a piece that I brought out of my personal collection. This is a gorgeous piece of pottery. It is stoneware. It is wonderfully made. It is old. Look at the look on this. It is signed Jan, Jan. And the best part about this, well, besides how beautiful this is it has this really old cork. Look at the character on this. Isn't that beautiful? You can see the age here because you can see where it's oxidized versus where it was kind of snug right in that neck right there. Like a lot of the things that you'll see coming up, this is one of those pieces that could literally go in any decor, primitive to mid-century to just a nice pottery collection. It's that good. Plus it's usable because this is a snug fitting, so you could put something in there like cookies or something if you wanted to. It is going to be down below as item number 1. I'm going to call it the stoneware cork top crock, and I'm going to start this piece off at $10. Find it down below, make me an offer. Item number 2. Oh, if you have any love in your heart for mid-century, if you have a beachy theme or a nautical theme, if you love this kind of thing, this one is incredible. So this is a hanging basket or plant hanger. It is all shells. It is perfect. It's not too much, which is why I love it. It's not like super ornate with all kinds of dangles. It's just the right amount, but there's no shells missing. It's about 32 inches from the point here to the bottom of the basket here, not to the dangle, just the bottom of the basket. It's probably, probably almost 40 inches if you count just hanging it, like where you'll need to have room. Oh, I can't even tell you how wonderful it feels and how beautiful it is. You'll just have to find out for yourself when you purchase it. It looks like a lotus this way, doesn't it? Oh, it's so pretty. The way it's constructed is just wonderfully done. If you love this, you'll find this under item number 2. Let's call this the boho hanging shell planter. And let's start it off at $18. Item number 3 is this beautifully hand-painted little lidded piece, and it is sealed. Really nicely done. Nice and clean. It has its original sales sticker on the bottom, and it looks like it was sold at Urban Outfitters. How weird is that? I love the colors on this. It's in this kind of orangey, rusty brown. It's just kind of perfect. It would fit into so many different decor, and it just looks like it needs to be out for fall. And the fact that you can put something in there that needs protected, you could do some candy or something. I love that. This is item number 3. Let's call this one the hand-painted sealed jar. And let's start this one off at $6. Item number 4 is a set of candlesticks. I love these. These are so versatile. They can go into a primitive decor because they have this distressed nature about them. They could go into a boho decor if you maybe put them on top of something that has some color. You know what? I'm going to throw this in too. I brought it for just an example, but I think it'll go really nice with these. There are 2. Like I said, they're nicely distressed. I am not sure about the age of them. I don't think they're extremely old, but you can see the construction here. That has a Phillips head in it. So normally that would not be that old. They're really nicely constructed, and they hold a candle kind of deeper, like they sit nice and deep in there, which I always like. There's no like balancing act happening here. They're gonna hold a set of candles really nicely. I'm not, by the way, gonna send the candles because it's just too warm. I don't want them melting all over your box. But like I said, I am gonna send this. So you're gonna get this beautiful little boho piece, doily, and this set, all for one money. This is item number 4. You can find it down below. Let's call it the distressed candlesticks. And let's start this off at $6 again. Item number 5 is also 2 things, because I went to put one of them in and I was like, man, I had them kind of sitting together and they're just so neat that I feel like they just have to live together. They both are handmade items. This one is like a scoop or a spoon. I think it just needs to be displayed somewhere. It is beautifully constructed. Look at how tightly woven. And then this is hand carved. Look at how gorgeous that is. This box, look at how beautiful this is. This is also hand constructed. This is all inlaid work. All of this. Tiny, tiny little detail is all inlaid work. And then it's got this pretty little silver elephant embellishment right on the front. Super clean. You can see by the hinges it has some age. So yeah, these are going to come together and they're going to live together. Somebody who wants this one's going to want this one. I just have a feeling. So these will be item number 5. Find them down below. Let's call this the box and the scoop. And let's start this set off at $10. Item number 6. Speaking of elephants, look at this cute guy. I do not know who made him. I'm sure if we did a Google image search, you could find him. But his tag was cut off, which is going to be nicer when you put him somewhere, because I'm sure this was a honking big tag. Very boho. He's got a wonderful color to him. It's like a dark teal. And then this is almost like a chenille, this little detail. He's very neat. If he fits in your decor, I want to come visit your house. Let's put this guy down below. He is item number 6. Let's call him the elephant pillow. And let's start him off at $7. Item number 7 is a Longaberger basket. This one is a hangable one. It has this beautiful leather handle, but they also have this piece here where you can hang it right on the wall. Nice little catch-all. Perfect for envelopes and stuff. It's like that wide. And you may have seen this slide out of it. Look at this beautiful handmade doily. I love this. This is the multicolored threading. Looks nice on both sides. But you know what I'm talking about? The stuff that changes as you use it. Isn't that neat? I love it. And I just think it looks beautiful with this basket. If it was even displayed like that, either center like that or off center, kind of like it off center. Look how pretty that is. So this is item number 7, the Longaberger basket and the floral doily. And let's start this set off at $9. Item number 8 is this beautiful little duck. Now, yes, this was made in Mexico. It is a tonala piece. It is signed right here, CAT, which that's like an organization of artists. I'll put on screen what that means, but there's that information right there. However, this is done differently than a normal tonala piece. So normally tonala is burnished, which means it's rubbed with a stone and it's made really smooth. This is not. This is a ceramic piece. You can see right there. And it is painted, hand painted and glazed, which I thought was different. That's the only reason why it's here. It doesn't really fit my collection because my collection, everything is burnished. And I thought, you know, this is different. Somebody else is going to love it. It is vintage. And I love how he's flat like that. And I also love how he has that little yellow bird on his back. If you love him too, you will find him down below. He is item number 8. Let's call him the glazed tonala duck. And let's start him off at $8. Item number 9 is this beautiful mid-century piece. It is glass and gold painted. All of the gold is perfect. You can see it has a little dipped top and some rings on the lid. It's like an apothecary type jar. It would be perfect for anything if you had a really fancy bathroom, like a mid-century Hollywood Regency bathroom. It would be perfect for cotton balls or something in the bathroom. But I also think it could be used for a vanity with anything in it, or it could be used for something fancy in the living room. If you wanted to keep some chocolates in there, it would work for that too. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you love this, you will find it down below. Item number 9, let's call this the gold glass jar. And let's start this one off at $7. Item number 10. I just recently found this guy, and if he doesn't bring back memories, then you're a little older or a little younger than me. Because these critters, they're called the Critter Sitters. They were very popular in the 80s. This one is dated 1982. And this is just a really neat ceramic box. It's made by UNESCO or distributed by UNESCO. And look at him. He's a raccoon and he has this pretty flower. There he is close up. I love him. Now there was a little bit of right here, maybe a little flea bite right here. It's very hard to see. It's not distracting from the jar itself. The jar itself, the bottom is perfect. And it's got these cute little paw prints all the way around it. It's nice and clean and white. You really have to look for this little issue. I'm almost wondering if it's manufacturer. I don't know. It's really hard to see, but I want to disclose everything. So let's call this item number 10, the Cute Critter Sitter Raccoon Box. And let's start this one off at just $5. Item number 11 is this gorgeous hand-carved, look at the colors on this. Isn't that fantastic? This is hand-carved out of marble, onyx, jade, I'm not even sure. Again, I should do a Google snapshot of it and put something on screen, but I cannot even tell you how gorgeous this is in person. Look at the coloration that cuts through that slab. It's really pretty. And then the main color here is a green. Isn't that gorgeous? That's what the bottom looks like. And it's perfect. There are no chunks out of it. It's beautiful. If you love this, you'll find it down below as item number 11. We'll call this the hand-carved stone vase. And I will start this one off at $8. Item number 12 is this really neat travel jewelry case. You have these 3 little compartments up top, and you can see how clean it is in there. It opens from the side out, so you have a whole nother hidden compartment in the bottom. Isn't that neat? And then the lid holds it all together. So kind of just the perfect little, you know, weekend away jewelry, rings and necklaces in there. I love it. I love the coloration on it with the blue and the brown and the beige. And it's got kind of a cool kind of boho look to it. This item, item number 12, will be down below. We'll call it the traveling jewelry box. And I'm going to start this one off at $6. Item number 13 is this beautiful, large tablecloth. Now this has its original tag on it. It is vintage. It's 100% cotton. And the tag says made in Italy, Linea Vallosusa Casa. Here's the tag. It's gorgeous. Look at the colors on this. It has small little delicate flowers. And then there's a printed design all the way around. The whole design is printed. It's not embroidered. It's a printed design. And like I said, it's a large one. It's rectangular. And it is 90 by 56. It does have, as I'm rolling it out, a little bit of discoloration right here. I don't even know if you're gonna see it. I can see it as I hold it up in the light, but it's right in here. And I'm wondering if it just needs a good soak. I haven't done anything to it because when I first opened it up, I realized it was so nice that I just folded it back up and said, I'm putting it in a sale for all of my people who love the old tablecloths. So I hope you can get a sense of it. It's so pretty. 90 by 56. Doesn't it look like the perfect piece for late summer, early fall? This is item number 13. Let's call this the Italian floral tablecloth. And I'm gonna start this one off at $12. Item number 14 is this neat hand-carved chess piece. This is a king. You can see there on the top, it's got the cross. How neat is this? Definitely old, definitely done on a lathe though. And then the squared off pieces are done by hand. This doesn't have any information on it. Somebody has put a nice padded bottom on here so that it won't scratch up your shelf or wherever you decide to put it. I think this piece is gorgeous. I love how you can see all of the detail in the wood. Isn't that neat? It would make a great gift, you know, for any sort of king in your life. Plus, it's just a really cool decor piece. It would look great on a shelf in a boho or mid-century or pretty much any decor. It's item number 14. We'll call it the Wood King chess piece. And let's start this one off at $8. Item number 15. This is also kind of masculine, although I think the lines on this are absolutely beautiful. So it's a Stein-ish thing, but also look at the way it's constructed. It looks like it's meant to pour. I think it would make a gorgeous vase. This, by the way, is solid brass. It is heavy, and I just think it's beautiful. Now, it does have some patina. Look at this side. I would actually display it on this side. If you are industrious, you could probably polish this all up and maybe even get rid of that. But that, to me, is such a cool characteristic of this piece. Look at the construction. See that handle and the lines? It doesn't have any markings on it, at least none that I've seen. But like I said, it is solid brass. And it's just a cool piece. I would put some fall flowers in here and make it a centerpiece, or put it somewhere up, you know, on a shelf or a mantle. Yeah, it's really pretty. This will be item number 15. Let's call this the Big Beautiful Brass Piece. And let's start this one off at $9. Last but not least, the mystery box. Look at this cutie. It looks like it has these like shorebirds and carved little chickens, and there's a goose, little whirligig right there. Has a faux wood look. I love this little tin. Look at how clean. Looks like it was just made. And here's the thing, the tin is great, but these are curated mystery boxes. So if you win this mystery box, I will send you a survey and I will ask you a bunch of questions that will give me information to fill this. Actually, this is too small. It'll be a box. It'll give me information to fill a box of things that you might love based on your answers. So this is this month's first mystery box. I start all of these at $1 and I charge £1 shipping because I determine the weight of these. So that's how these start, just $1. If you haven't had one in the last 90 days, you are free to make me an offer on this one, and you'll find it down below. I'll put number 16 on it. It'll be number 16 mystery box. And yeah, just $1. And that, my friends, are all of the items in this first sale for August. If you see anything you love, definitely make me an offer. This first sale is going to end on Sunday, this Sunday, August 17th at 10 p.m. my time Eastern. And just be aware that there are some people that will set alarms to that time and they will jump in and they will see if there's anything here that is underpriced and they'll snag it up. So if you're serious about something, you love it, make sure you make me an offer that will be hard to compete with so that you won't have that happen to you. Or come back at that time and make sure your item is safe. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Good luck in this week's sale. I hope to see you tomorrow in one of my regular videos. Until then, please take care. I'll see you then. Bye.